called the lift. The man stepped into a lift and found a small boy inside. He wondered where the child's parents were. Grinning impishly, and before the man could stop him, the boy pressed every button on the control panel. The lift began to move. On the first floor, a professor of literature stepped in. He took off his glasses and put them in the top pocket of his tweed jacket and stared at the boy, who was still grinning. The boy pressed the button marked "Closed Door." "You really should keep a closer rein on him than that," frowned the professor, glancing at the control panel. "Oh, he's not mine," the man said quickly. "Well, whose is he?" the professor asked. "God knows," the man said. The lift slowed and stopped. On the second floor, a priest got on board. She carried a backpack and a bottle of red wine. "Good morning," she said in a lilting accent. "Good morning," the two men replied. The boy just giggled and pressed "Closed Door." "How old are you?" said the priest to the boy. "I'm 5, he said. "What's in your backpack?" "Books, some candles, my toothbrush, and a packet of chips," she replied, patting him on the head. The door opened on the third floor and a girl struggled in with a heavy suitcase. She was wearing flared jeans and a t-shirt with a picture of a smiling frying pan that said, "Cook, please give me the recipe." "Interesting t-shirt," the man said. "Where did you get it?" "Japan," she replied. On the fourth floor, a mystic stepped on board. He had a beard, which was uncommon for someone so young, and he carried a loaf of bread fresh from the bakery. The aroma filled the lift, and the boy began to fidget. He was hungry. The door closed and the lift began to move when it shuddered and stopped. The light above the door showed an up arrow. Someone coughed. The boy began to cry. "I don't have time for this," the professor began. "What on earth's the matter?" "I'm sure it's a simple problem," the man said, smoothing his shirt and adjusting his trousers. "Which button do we press?" "I don't think there is one." The girl with the suitcase had spoken for the first time. "What the dickens do you mean?" said the professor. "There must be. Building standards require it. Now, find the call button and press it." "We've looked," said the priest. She was standing next to the control panel and had her arm around the boy, who was crying softly. "I can't understand it either." The professor looked for himself. There was no emergency call button, and the lift was stuck between the 4th and 5th floors. "Would anyone like some bread?" said the mystic. The boy looked grateful and tore off a chunk. The priest grinned and took a piece too. "Thank you," she said. That's the end.